Let's taste this beautiful thing. Skål. Hello everyone and welcome to another whiskey review. Today we are continuing the Laphroaig series and today we have the Laphroaig PX cask. This one is quite exciting. I have high expectations of this one, so I hope I don't get disappointed. This Laphroaig PX cask is a triple cask whiskey. It's 48% alcohol, so a lot higher than the others. It costs around 700 Danish crowns for an entire liter. 700 Danish crowns is about 70 English pounds, or maybe 75 or something like that, American dollars and euros. This one was first aged in ex-bourbon cask, then it was put over to quarter casks, and then at last it finished in the PX cask. PX is Pedro Ximenez, which is a particularly characteristic and sweet sherry type. So it has been aged in sherry. I don't know for how long, and I don't know for how long in the ex-bourbon cask or whatever. It has no age statement, this whiskey, so there's no way of knowing. I would guess 5 to 8 years in total. Yeah, give or take a little bit, something like that, and 1 or 2 years in each type of cask, something like that. That's my guess. I have no way of knowing. So, but let's nose it and taste it, which is, of course, as you know, the most important thing. Oh, I forgot. It's not artificially colored and it is not chill filtered. So that's amazing. The other Laphroaigs we did was both chill filtered and artificially colored, but this one is not. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is my opinion. So now we got that out of the way. Let's look at this beautiful whiskey. It's quite dark, actually, for a whiskey not artificially colored. So the cask these have been in was probably first or second filled, probably first filled, I would guess, and high quality casks. There's a lot of leg on it, which is very nice and amazing, thinking about when it hasn't been artificially colored, because that's a sweet thing, so that gives it more leg, and this one hasn't, so there's already sweetness in this. Whoa, it's a whole different thing than the two others, which was quite similar, and the first one was a lot better than the second one. The first thing you get is the typical Laphroaig peaty smoke. That's the first thing that hits you. But behind there's more vanilla sweetness and there's sherry sweetness also. Yeah. So the same amount of peat and smoke as the other one too. But here, the last one, I thought that there might be some vanilla sweetness. There wasn't, almost none. Here, there definitely is. But on top of that, or behind that, whatever you want to say, there's a sherry sweetness, a clear and definite sherry sweetness. Definitely. There's also hints of dried fruits and nuts. I can't figure out what kind of dried fruits and what kind of nuts. But yeah, definitely those two as well. But the dominant aroma is for sure, and of course, and it should be when it's the Laphroaig, the smoke. So Let's taste this beautiful thing. Skål. There's a little sharpness at the palate, both a little bit on the tongue and a little bit more on the cheeks. But other than that, it's peat smoke, but also with a little hint of vanilla and hints of sherry sweetness. The finish is crazy powerful. There's so much power, both aroma-wise, but also alcohol. Of course, this is the first sip, so it might be different on the second, but the finish also has, it also has a smoke, but there's a little bit of vanilla, but there's more influence from the PX cask, so more sherry sweetness. Weirdly enough, there's some kind of spicy flavor to it at the end, but it's mouth-watering. It's really good. It's really very, very good. Second time nosing it, the peat smoke has gone down a little bit, and there's more sherry sweetness. But other than that, it's the same. First peat smoke, but not as much as before. A little hint of vanilla sweetness, and then quite some, I would say, quite a bit of sherry sweetness. Of course, the sharpness went down. At the palate, there's almost no sharpness, but there's power, definite power, and peat smoke with a little bit of sherry sweetness. The finish has a lot of power, and it's complex, and it has depth. Same as the palate, but just more of it. So peat smoke first, a little bit of vanilla, and quite a bit of sherry sweetness. And after that, I'm getting some wood. I'm getting a little bit of nuts, a little bit of dried fruits, and some spice. Oh, I didn't expect the spice actually, because I thought the PX sherry would have drowned out the spice that comes from the European oak. But I'm getting it. It's there. There's definitely black pepper feel to it. It's really very good. Very, very good. And it's the better of the three that I have had so far. Still can't remember what I gave the first one, the legacy one that I did way back in spring or whatever it was. But and that was also very good. But the two first, this one, the PX cask Laphroaig, is a 9 for me. It's really good, very good. But if you are, it's definitely not for the beginner whiskey drinker, and it's also not, in my opinion, something that you should start with if you haven't tasted Laphroaig or any PD whiskey before. You should probably start with one of the others that I did last. That would probably be a better beginner's choice. This one, if you're used to smoked whiskey and whiskey in general, this one this one is better. So a 9 for me for the Laphroaig PX cask. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with friends and family. Also leave a comment down below. I really do appreciate them. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out. And check out my Instagram account. It's Dunkeren_. just if you like what you see there, give me a follow there as well if you want to. That would really mean a lot to me. I hope Saturday. Maybe it won't be until next week, but next time we have the Laphroaig triple wood. So this is also a triple aging Laphroaig, but it hasn't been in the PX Pedro Ximenez sherry cask. So that's 3 different woods. So we'll see about that next time. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I guess that's it for today. So I will just be seeing you next time. Bye bye.